Hello everyone, a very good day to all of you joining us live. Welcome to Kissflow's Global Demo Day. I'm Megha, your host for today, and with me I have our expert and speaker for today, Mr. Dhanashekar. Dhanashekar is a senior solution consultant at Kissflow, a team that is dedicated in developing innovative business solutions for companies across industries. Dhana has about 8+ years of experience driving digital transformation initiatives across multiple domains such as CRM, customer service management, ITSM, business process management, and low code. In today's session, Mr. Dana is going to help you all understand how you could build a retail operation management app in just under 30 minutes. So this demo is going to be helping you understand how you could leverage Kissflow's platform in like streamlining location scouting, legal approvals, and setup procedures, or it could be conduct regular store audits automatically to ensure compliance with health, safety, and operational standards, or about automating workflows like inventory management, order processing, and vendor coordination across all business units. So this demo is going to be for 30 minutes, but during the session, if you have any questions or doubts, you can start dropping them in the Q&A box because we will be answering all of them at the end in the Q&A slot that is dedicated for answering any of your questions or doubts that you may be having regarding the app building. So without any further delay, over to Mr. Dhana for the demo. Over to you, Mr. Dhana.
Hey, hi team. Dana here from Kissflow. Today we are going to see how Kissflow can be used to build different applications for retail industry in terms of their managing their day-to-day operations. Okay, I'll just quickly share my screen. So we'll first understand where Kissflow will fit into any enterprise level organization in retail industry. And then we'll also discuss what is the core problem that Kissflow is trying to resolve for any of the largest enterprises. Okay. If you see any of the retail organization, right, at a top level, there are a lot of customer facing applications, either it is the mobile apps, web apps, or the reactive web apps. Okay. And then at the bottom, you have a different core systems which are being used by your different departments, whether it is a CRM or the inventory management system or a POS systems, ERP systems, or HRMS procurement platforms. Okay. The problem for the IT teams is their complete bandwidth is being used at a top level or bottom level. Okay, and there are a lot of different workflow or process-driven applications required for your different departments. For example, for the business development teams, they need a lot of workflow-driven applications for their site selection, store opening, or store operations, or to manage their franchises. Okay, and for operations teams, they need some of the applications for friction deployment, or a new product development, or a supply chain management. Or if you take procurement and maintenance teams, they need some of the applications around case management, field service, vendor onboarding. Okay, and for the finance and IT, they need some of the applications around capex management or accounts payable workflows, or expense and travel management, or IT asset management. Similarly, for HR shared services, they need some of the applications around employee onboarding, offboarding, performance management, or leave and travel management. All those things. So since the IT team's bandwidth is getting completely used at a top level and bottom level, they need some kind of platform where they'll be able to develop all these workflow and process-driven applications quickly. They should be able to roll out these applications in a less time. That's where Kissflow will come into picture. Kissflow will help in providing those list of tools by different studios in quickly rolling out these applications, and whenever there are changes required in workflows as per your business policy changes, your teams will be able to modify those changes quickly. Right. So these are the different a sample of tools that will help, right? For example, with the process orchestration, you'll be able to build different workflows as per the different use cases, either it is for capex or inventory for order processing. And then with our analytics studio, you'll be able to build reports and dashboards that will help the users to get the key insights in terms of their day-to-day work. Okay, and your IT teams will be able to integrate with your core systems to push and pull data from Kissflow to other third-party systems. Okay, and with this, you'll be able to have a unified system, which will help you to have a 360-degree view of the complete work, and you'll be able to manage your work completely. Now let's try to understand what is this distributed operations management that we're talking about, right? Okay. So with Kissflow, you'll be able to build that holistic automation of store operations, where you'll be able to build different workflows like inventory management, order processing, vendor onboarding, all those for all different business units. And you'll be able to build an applications for your rapid retail expansion and scalability use cases also. For example, for the location scouting or legal approvals or store onboarding use cases. For example, for the quality team members, you'll be able to have a audit and compliance management related applications also, where your quality team members will be able to raise the audits, will have a holistic picture of what is the risk in terms of their complete franchises or stores, and how the auditors will be able to respond to those inspections, and how they'll be able to push those audits to the quality teams and to the review back. So for the demonstration purpose, we will be taking one of the applications around audit and compliance management. We're going to see this end-to-end cycle of how a quality team member will be able to submit the audits, and once it got submitted, how it will get assigned to the respective auditor, and how he'll be able to respond back with the inspection results, right? Okay. So I'm getting into the application here. So I'll be moving between two profiles. One is the JFL, basically the quality team member, and then the auditor. I'll be moving between these profiles during this demonstration. Okay. Currently, I'm at the quality team member profile, where once they log in, they'll be able to see a quick insights from the list of their key responsibilities, whether it is the getting insights around the average risk score, or how much percentage of stores or franchises below average, or if they're also responsible for all the stores, suppliers, and commissaries, what percentage of them are below average in terms of their risk, and the list of audits that are being raised, who is the auditor, at what status currently it is in, what are the due dates, and what are those categories that we have to improve on the risk, and where are we trending month on month in terms of the average risk score, and in terms of audits, how many are at closure stage, how many are at pending with restaurant, or how many are pending with the quantity member for the review, right? So if they go to the branch, that's where they will be able to see the list of stores or franchises that they are assigned to, where they'll be able to see the respective names, category, the current risk score, or the month on month, who's the SPOC. If they open a particular store or a restaurant record, right, what we're trying to provide here is a complete 360-degree view of this particular store or franchisee that a quality member needs to have a view, whether it is their current risk rating, who's the SPOC, the customer rating, or whether it is the certifications, at what status currently is in, what are the start date and due dates, okay, and then a list of KPIs around this particular store or franchise, right, in terms of their audit score, HR compliance percentage, audits completed, or audit scores by category, or how this store or franchise is trending in the trending in month-on-month dashboards, how they're moving in terms of the month-on-month risk score, whether it is recent audits or the FSO audits, or the suspensions, list of suspension requests that the team had raised. A complete 360-degree view that we're trying to provide here. Let's say this quality team member have seen that the risk rating is very high, they would like to raise an audit. They can quickly go back here and they can click on audit, and they can select the respective restaurant, where the details of the respective restaurant will get automatically populated, whether it is a location or the whatever the details that are required to get populated in an automated manner. So they can enter a quick description. Let's do this audit on priority. Okay, they can select the mode of audit, whether it is physical or virtual. Okay, they can quickly submit the particular audit. So you see, there's a new audit that got submitted, which is JF0036. Okay, if I move back to the audits, I can see a glimpse on the KPIs in terms of how many audits in progress, how many are overdue, how many are SLA breached, how many are in a critical stage. So the new audit that got submitted, JF0036, that got just submitted, it got assigned to one of the auditor Reddy who are on the field, and there's a due date also got populated in an automated way. Let's try to understand how it got assigned automatically, the due dates and everything got assigned in an automated manner. Let's try to understand how this happened. That's where we have a rule engine in place where it'll help to do these kind of automations through a specific set of rules, basically. Okay, if you see here, there are some conditions and there are some results. Okay, based on the tasks that are getting raised, okay, if it matches to any of the list of conditions that get mentioned, the results will get picked up automatically. For example, the audit that we have just submitted, it falls into one of the region with a specific brand with the current risk score. Based on that, the priority will get set automatically, the SLA will get set automatically, and even the auditor also will be chosen in an automated manner. That's how you can leverage these decision tables. I mean, to get those respective tasks in the as per the specific business rules that you do maintain. Right? And one of the specific requirement that we do get for these kind of audit management use cases is all these audits should get submitted in automated way, either it is weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, based on certain conditions. Instead of the quality team members manually submitting those audits, it should get raised in an automated way. Let's try to understand how this happens, right? I'm just getting into the back end of the application. Okay, that's where we have the integration hub that will come into picture. Okay, where one such integration is a risk scheduler, where the trigger is the scheduler, where it will get submitted daily in a frequent manner. Okay, it will pull out all the restaurant or store or franchise records. Okay, it's going to iterate on one by one, and it's going to check with the respective rules that we have just discussed. If it falls into that respective decision table, it's going to raise an audit in an automated way, and if required, it's going to send a Teams or Slack communication or update the respective ERP or whatever systems that you want to have, right? And you can have a bunch of other actions where you will be able to leverage the out-of-the-box connectors that we have with either it is a CRMs of the world or ERPs of the world or SCMs. We have all out-of-the-box connectors to all the largest established enterprise software systems. You can use these out-of-box connectors to push and pull the data between different systems, right? Okay. Now, let's go back to the audit, which is JF0036 that got just submitted. I'll just move to the auditor role. We will just see how he'll be able to access this particular audit, how he'll be able to submit the inspection results. Okay. So I'm just moving to the auditor role where he'll be able to see a notification stating that there's a new audit that has been assigned to him, and he'll be able to click on this to open this particular audit request. He'll be able to see all the details that was submitted by the quality team member in terms of SPOC details, their contact, location, and here they can see different sections with all the questionnaire that they have to respond during the inspection. For the demo purpose, we have kept sections around knowledge and compliance and maintenance facility, but this complete checklist or the different sections, what should the questionnaire and everything that can be customized as per the unique business case that you might need, right? Now, as an auditor, while I'm doing the inspection, when I was at the location, I can respond to this particular questions with the respective answers. Okay, I'll be able to upload the images that I might take while I'm doing the inspection. Okay, for the demo purpose, I'm just keeping it manual in terms of the answers. Okay, no. And then yeah, now I have just filled up all the questionnaire, and at this stage, if I need some kind of if I need to have a chat with the respective respective quality team members, I can mention them stating that do we need to do food and safety audit as well. Okay, so that the respective quality team member will get notified. They'll be able to respond back with the answer so that the auditor will quickly do his work. So now if you see, I'll be able to reassign if I'm not the authorized person to do this particular audit for this restaurant. I'll be able to send back to the quality team member. Now, as an auditor, I've submitted all the questionnaire and I can submit this to the quality team member for the review. So I've submitted all my reports and dashboards will get refreshed, and I switch as a quality team member. If you see the same audit, it got moved to the quality team member review. I'll as a quality team member, I just got notified stating that the new audit has been moved to the review stage. I can open this particular audit to see all the inspection results. Right, I can see all the list of answers that this auditor has submitted. I can also see the scores that will get automatically generated based on the response that based on the answer that is given by the respective auditor. Okay, so I can review all the different sections and the answers that are given by the auditor. I can see what is the current risk score, what is the updated risk score, and at what category the new risk category that this store or a franchisee is getting into. I can have a detailed compliance report that is getting generated by the platform itself. Okay, now at this stage, if I need some response from the restaurant, I can send to a restaurant, or if it is okay as per the standards, I can just quickly review and get it closed. Okay, as per the current audit score, let's review again in next audit. Okay, again, if I need some kind of justification, something that I need from the auditor, I can have a chat with them to get those respective documents required to review and close this. Now, as soon as I submit, the respective audit JF0036 will get automatically moved to the closure stage. Okay, so this is how the audits will get closed. Okay, now let's try to understand how your IT team members or the business users will be able to modify the workflows as per your business policy changes. Right, just getting into the back end of the application once again. So you have different sections here. First one is a data section where you'll be able to configure these workflows as per your use case. Then you have the interface section where you'll be able to quickly build these intuitive front-end pages to consume by the users. And then you have the logic. That's where the integration hub and the rules engine will come into picture. And then you'll be able to manage the complete role-based access as well. Okay. So I'm getting into one of the process, which is the audit related workflow, right? So if you see, you have three different sections. One is the form, the workflow, and the permissions, right? Form is where you'll be able to configure the different sections, form fields that are required as per the use case. Okay, you'll be able to add the different sections. You'll be able to work on different existing sections. You'll be able to simply drag and drop the fields that are required as per the use case. You can simply configure the validations and the visibility rules that are needed as per the respective sections. And once you're done with the form, that's when you can simply get into the workflow section, where you'll be able to drag and drop and configure the workflow as per the business requirements, right? Once the task got submitted, basically audit got submitted, how the task should go through, whom it should get assigned, and how it should get assigned, what are the SLAs you can manage here, right? So if you see here, once a task got submitted, it'll get assigned to the respective auditor based on the rule engine, and it'll get assigned. Let's say there are so many auditors, how it should get assigned, whether it should get assigned on a least or a round robin basis, okay? Or let the auditors only pick the tasks from a pool, email action, the deadlines, everything that you can manage in each of the respective steps, okay? Whether it is a sequential workflow or a parallel workflows, you'll be able to quickly configure here. Let's say tomorrow the business policy changed, and for a certain stores or franchisees, you want the lead of quality to review the audits once it got reviewed by the internal team. Let's say you can name this step as a lead quality review. I can quickly assign to the respective role who is the lead quality. Basically, he'll be able to manage the deadlines and the task assignments here. So this is how, as per the business policy changes, you'll be able to quickly modify the workflows and do those changes in the workflows. And once workflow section is also done, you can quickly get into the permissions where you'll be able to quickly manage the complete role-based access here. When I say the access, let's say once the audit got assigned to the auditor, this entire section should be, whether it is a read-only or editable, or it is completely hidden, it should be all those different permissions that you'll be able to manage here. And once you click on save and run this, all these changes in the workflow will get incorporated into the application. So this is how you'll be able to develop all these operations related workflows in a retail industry. That's what I thought to showcase as a part of the demonstration. We'll be happy if you have any questions to answer them. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.